Hey, Facebook friends. Okay, now I'm going to make a video about another big taboo topic, which obviously we are all very passionate about and confused about. And passionate in the sense that we're all really worried about it, is school shootings. Okay, the cause of school shootings is definitely primarily SSRI drugs, antidepressants. These kids take these drugs make them go crazy, and then they just somehow get their hands on a gun and shoot tons of people. If they don't shoot other people, they shoot themselves. Why? Because these drugs don't help, okay? And that is what really frustrates me about medication, is that people think that they can take this pill and that's going to fix the problem for themselves. It's not. Jesus is going to fix the pill. Worship is going to fix the pill. If you got some demons on your shoulder talking to you, you need to play some worship music. You don't need to just swallow a pill, okay? When you're in the car, play some worship music. When you're at home and you have these crazy thoughts, read the Bible. Don't just shove a pill down your throat, okay? And don't do it to your kids, okay? Your kids have issues, talk to them. It's not that hard, really. I mean, honestly, give them some books to read. Read books to them verbally, out loud, if they are having issues with bullying or self-esteem. You know, you can get books on anything, any topic on Amazon, and it's going to help. You know, I mean, in my recovery from sexual abuse, they always said you need three things: reading, books, group therapy, like group discussion, and medication. I always skipped out on the medication part because I knew it was bad, because I saw my mom and how it affected her, and she flipped out on me quite a few times, and I will say a few times I seriously thought that she might kill me. Okay? Because these drugs make people crazy. And anybody who hasn't seen all those videos on YouTube, look them up. All you got to do is search mass shooting, medication, SSRI drugs. It's all there. It's all on Google. It's all on YouTube. But yet people don't want to look at that because they like these drugs. I don't know why. I guess maybe it makes you happy. You know, you can just have a little bit of wine probably to have the same experience. Jesus drank wine. I recommend drinking wine. It's natural. If you're really stressed out, just drink some wine, you know? Read a book. I mean, there are other ways to cope. I have always coped with my anxiety or whatever with writing. That's why I write so much. But, I mean, obviously it's a much better method than taking drugs and swallowing pills. So, I was also just thinking in our church like a year ago, there was a shooting, and the pastor was asking us to try and figure out the cause, you know, and I was just thinking, well, of course, it's medication. I didn't say that because I didn't want to offend anybody, and that's why nobody ever talks about it, because no one wants to offend anybody. But it's like, that's the truth, and people need to open their eyes. Jesus said, if you have eyes to see and ears to hear, you know, if you want to open your eyes and see the truth, you'll see the truth. The truth shall set you free. The truth would set all of America free if we would just realize that this is the cause, this is the source. All these pills we're putting these kids on, and that's really the main thing that started my whole research into like doctors, the pharmaceuticals, and then into vaccines, which I think vaccines are bad, and I've written about that. But, you know, I mean, you always see these commercials of these lawsuits put against these drugs. You know, my friend had to take a bunch of birth control for her acne, but then it messed her up. I forget what happened, but anyways, you know, Yaz, there's all kinds of these, and it's like, of course, if there's a lawsuit against one, there's going to be a lawsuit against any of them. Like, why would anybody trust any of these pills? You just shouldn't put any pills in your body. Like, I used to take Excedrin. Now, I threw that away. Now I just take aspirin if I have a headache, because I don't want my liver to get damaged, you know? I mean, you really shouldn't put anything in your body. And, like, vitamins are good, vitamin C, but you got to be careful about vitamins too. You just got to be careful. You can't just put any pill in your body and think that it's safe. Like, it's not. So anyways, that's my little rant about that. I have a lot to say about that, obviously. But yeah, you guys all really need to be careful about medications, and they do lead to mass shootings, and they do lead to suicide, and it's very, very, very serious. So please be careful of medications. Okay? And I'll pray for you guys real quick. Dear God, I just pray for anyone watching this video that if they feel like they have to take a pill or they have to give their child a pill, God, I pray that you will release them from that lie. In the name of Jesus, I bind that lie on their mind. And I pray that these families will unite and talk to each other and be friends, and so the parents won't feel like they have to give their kids drugs. And I pray that they'll really, really make an effort to talk to their kids and to really bond and to solve the problems without drugs. God, I just pray that you'll help them to learn how to have fun together so that these kids won't have these emotional problems that leads them to possibly need medication. I pray that they'll play cards together and board games, and I pray that all the families of America will just start learning how to have fun together so these kids won't get depressed. That they'll have dance parties and music, and I pray that all the homes all across America can really be a happy, happy place where families have fun together and talk and bond, and so that nobody will have to get on medication, because I think that's the main cause is loneliness, and loneliness causes depression. So God, I pray that you will really bless all these households. Anyone watching this, I pray that they will be a very happy household so they won't need to turn to medications to make them happy, because they don't in the end. Please, God, show them that truth. In the name of Jesus, I bind any lie on their mind that these medications will make them happy, because they won't. They will ruin their lives and ruin their kids' lives. And in Jesus' name, amen. May God bless you all. I hope you liked my video.